If you're like most of us and have budget hands and you need an audio interface that not only works with your computer and your DAW, but might also work with your mobile phone like your iPhone or your Android, well, you might want to take a look at the LiveMix Solo from Synido. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and Synido is a company that makes good quality audio and recording devices at good prices. That's a big deal. I have reviewed a few of their products in the past. In fact, I technically reviewed this before, the LiveMix Solo. They sent it as part of a bundle, and I just used it as a standard interface into my Mac with a DAW. It worked really well with that, but I hadn't thought about using it with a mobile phone, and I've tried with not very good results to find an interface that works great with my iPhone 14 using Fender Studio. Fender Studio is actually a really good DAW right there on your phone or iPad, and I was like, man, this would be really great for if I'm, I don't know, just jamming on the couch or something, and I come up with a great riff and I go, oh geez, and inspiration strikes. Wherever inspiration strikes, that mobile phone is with you. It's a great thing to be able to use a DAW on there. But like I said, I had limited success, but I hadn't even thought about using this as a mobile interface until Synido said, well, I think I have the solution for you. Let me just send you the package that just has the LiveMix Solo in it. You can use that with your mobile phone. I was like, oh, well, now that sounds pretty good. Best part about it is that it's typically under 40 bucks on Amazon. And yes, you could get the Fender IO, the Link IO that they have, which I'm sure it's a great product, but that's limited to one connection, just your guitar into it and into an interface, and it's 100 bucks. This is pretty much a full-fledged interface that you can use with your phone. It's got line input, 24-bit, 48 kilohertz, 48 volt phantom power, 2 channels, headphone jack that has stereo, mix, and USB, and then on the back of it, USB-C and a left and right output for your monitors. Of course, if you're doing mobile recording, most likely just going to use your headphones, works great for that. This thing is inexpensive, lightweight. You can just throw this in your gig bag, your backpack, or whatever. Pretty much always have it with you. So if you do a lot of travel with your guitar, maybe you're on tour or something like that, and you need to have an interface that you can plug your guitar into and a microphone, pretty much a full-fledged audio interface for your mobile device, this just might be the ticket. So let's dig in. I'm going to show you using this with Fender Studio. For today's purposes, I'll do the output into the Spark Edge so that we can actually hear it in the studio. And then we'll come back and I'll give you my final impressions. All right, I've got the iPhone 14 Pro plugged right into here using the USB. Now I had to have a USB to Lightning adapter on here because this obviously is Lightning. So it does show that you can use it on older phones and stuff. Just got to have the right adapter. I do plan on updating to the iPhone 17 Pro, but I just haven't done that. So first thing we're going to do here, I've got that one armed, I've got that one disarmed, and you'll see there's a little blue speaker that's up there. I highlighted that so that I can actually hear the effects, and this is what it sounds like right now. All right, let's go ahead and record the first track. We'll stop that, take it back to the beginning. We're going to arm the second track, disarm the first one, and this one's got a little distortion on it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and record the second track. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so we'll play it back and make sure there's no clipping. Works pretty darn good. No, it wasn't perfect, but that's what this is all about. It makes it so I can actually get some of the ideas that I have recorded when they're fresh in my mind with just a simple little package. All I need is the phone, the USB cable, a guitar cable, and some headphones, and I'm good to go. As far as what comes with this is the box right here. There's the back if you want to. Well, I tell you what, I'll just give you the link and you can take a look at all the specs and stuff. But inside there's a little sticker. They got a headphone adapter for, 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch. And then there's a USB-C to standard USB cable inside of here. So like I said, it's not very extensive what you get with this. If you want more, that kit that I reviewed has like a bunch of cables and a microphone and all that stuff, but not too shabby. Like I said, I had limited success hooking up to my phone with other interfaces. Just hadn't thought about using one of these for that. And no, I didn't try the Fender Link IO. It's $100 and for some reason, I couldn't get over that barrier. I'm sure it's a great device, but for a whole lot cheaper, this thing is, it's kind of a little gem. And keep in mind that it's not just for mobile devices. It actually works really well as a regular mobile DAW. And I have a link down in the description that'll take you to the video that I did with this, with the kit that it came with. And a link where you'll find it on Amazon. It is part of my Amazon page. If you purchase it with that link, the channel gets supported and it doesn't cost you anything. So I appreciate that. Yeah, for under 40 bucks, that's pretty good. The LiveMix Solo from Synido, and I want to thank you so much for your support here on the channel. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions. Super important to this channel. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there and a notification bell. Click both of those. You'll get notifications when I upload new videos. And leave a comment down there. Tell me if you've used interfaces with that Fender Studio. I'd love to know what you've used and how it worked out for you. Did you try the Fender Link IO? Have you tried something like this? And if not, would you try something like this? Yeah, let me know down there in the comments. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.